from Penn Trafford. This is Wake Up Warriors. Wake Up Warriors starts now.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Wake Up Warriors. Today's Friday, April 3rd. I'm Nick, and co-hosting with me will be Maddie. Each year, DMACC holds a competition for journalism, digital illustration, and video, where students in schools submit entries in various categories to be judged. Although the coronavirus outbreak prevented the event from occurring this year, DMACC still released the winners online. Penn Trafford was very successful, among earning the Best in Category award for our very own daily newscast Wake Up Warriors. Here are two students who also submitted winning entries to the DMACC competition.
On Monday, DMACC released a slideshow recognizing the winners of the annual competition. Penn Trafford was recognized in various categories in journalism, illustration, and video. Among the awards, Megan Yoder received an Award of Excellence for her entry in the photo illustration category.
It's a picture that I took of Maggie Marina. We went to Fifth's Conservatory for an art extension field trip, and I used Adobe Illustrator to make that effect. I thought making her look like an illustration sort of would look kind of cool.
Ryan Mickey also worked on a number of entries that placed at DMACC.
I got Best in Category for Special Effects. I worked on a music video with Hamburger. As a class, we got Best in Category for the morning announcements. For the Award of Excellence, myself, Hamburger, Gavin Plechko, and Tyler Grubeck entered a softball documentary. I made a public service announcement that I entered into the PSA category. For each project, there was a lot of effort, especially when a bunch of projects were overlapping each other. I was most excited to see that we won Best in Category for the morning announcements, and it's just a big thing to see that we can accomplish something and continuously put out quality content that will win awards.
This has been Madison Plines reporting for PT-TV.
Movie lovers, this one is for you. Despite the closing of businesses, there are many opportunities to watch films at home that were supposed to be in theaters. Here is Ryan Mickey with the details.
Right now, movie theaters across the country are shut down for business. There were several films theatrically released right before the shutdown. In order to continue sales, the films became available to rent around $20 on services such as Amazon, iTunes, On Demand, YouTube, and many others. Here are some of the films available to rent. The Invisible Man, starring Elizabeth Moss, is a science fiction psychological thriller that is sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. The film is available to rent for $19.99. The Way Back, starring Ben Affleck, is a sport drama film that shares the story of a high school basketball superstar who suddenly walks away from the game and years later struggles with alcoholism and other issues in his life. This is personally my favorite film to watch right now. It can be rented for $19.99. Bloodshot, starring Vin Diesel, is an action superhero movie based on the best-selling comic book. This film is available to rent for $19.99. Emma is a melodramatic film that follows the antics of a young woman who lives in England and occupies herself with matchmaking. The film can be rented for $19.99. Disney Pixar's latest film, Onward, starring Tom Holland and Chris Pratt, is a family-friendly film that follows the story of teenage elf brothers who embark on a magical quest to spend one more day with their father. The film can be rented for $5.99 on Amazon, but starting today, it is being streamed on Disney+. There are plenty of entertaining films available to watch. If you're a movie lover, there is no time to be bored. This has been Ryan Mickey reporting for PT-TV.
Cell phones are objects we come in contact with every day. For that reason, it is especially important to keep them clean to protect against the coronavirus. Luke Fleming has an easy way to disinfect cell phones with minimal supplies.
With the threat of the COVID-19 pandemic, it is wise to disinfect your home and possessions. However, one of the dirtiest things you own that often gets overlooked is your cell phone. I'm going to show you how to clean your phone and disinfect it of germs and bacteria. Now, for the way I do it, you just need two things: a tissue and a bottle of hand sanitizer. The first step is to take out a tissue and put a tiny drop of sanitizer in it. Then take the wet part of the tissue and rub your phone with it. Make sure to sanitize both your phone and your case. However, avoid cleaning inside the charger port because it can damage your phone. After you're done, take out the dry part of the tissue, dry off your phone, and voila! It's clean of germs and good as new. Make sure to do this daily and remember to wash your hands. I'm Luke Fleming, reminding you to stay healthy.
Being able to recognize the coronavirus is an important part of staying safe. Here is a video showing the symptoms and what to do if you are experiencing them.
This has been a scary time for all of us, but being informed is what will help keep us all safe. According to the CDC, patients with COVID-19 have experienced mild to severe respiratory illness. Symptoms can include fever, cough, shortness of breath, and can appear 2 to 14 days after exposure. They also suggest to seek medical advice if you develop symptoms and have been into close contact with a person with COVID-19 or been in an area where COVID-19 was present. As the situation continues, updates are being made available frequently. You can find these updates on websites like the CDC or the Pennsylvania Department of Health. It's important to stay up to date by checking these websites. If you suspect you or a loved one has it, here are the steps you should take from Johns Hopkins Medicine.
1. Stay home and call a health provider. However, if you have a medical emergency, including high fever and severe shortness of breath, call 911. Number 2. Answer health providers' questions to determine your risk. You will be asked about symptoms and exposure to an infected person. Number 3. Follow your provider's instructions. These may include staying home or getting tested.
Remember to follow all guidelines presented by the government and to stay safe and healthy. We're standing together, but apart. This has been Taylor Bowler reporting for PT-TV.
A lot of people are concerned about how they can stay healthy in the midst of the coronavirus. Here's Logan Castro to tell us more about how to stay healthy and boost the immune system during these times.
Regarding the coronavirus pandemic, a lot of people are wondering what they can do to help boost their immune systems and, more importantly, stay healthy. Now, one of the best things you can do to keep your immune system up and running is to make sure that you're eating the right foods and the right amount of foods that are the nutritional value that you need. One of the best foods you can eat to help your immune system is going to be oranges or mandarin oranges. This is due to their high vitamin C content. It's going to help rebuild white blood cells within your body. That's going to eventually help fight off viruses, bacteria, and most importantly, the coronavirus. So with this being said, you can also go outside and be active. This is a great way to help your immune system get your blood flowing back through your body. You can weightlift in your house, or you can go outside at a public park if it is still open, while maintaining social distancing, of course. And whenever you do come back from a public place, make sure that you are washing your hands vigorously. You're going to want to use hot water, soap, and at least lather them for 30 seconds. You should be using this standard hand washing procedure anyways, but it's more important now than ever to maintain your immune system integrity and to stay healthy throughout this pandemic. Stay healthy, and reporting from PTTV, this has been Logan Castro.
With all this extra time at home, resident fitness aficionado Max Hamburger is here to give us some tips on how to make the most of our own personal workouts.
What's up, Penn Trafford? You know, I'm no expert on fitness, but I think these credentials speak for themselves.
With the quarantine in place and all spring sports canceled, it's on us to take care of ourselves physically. I'd never consider myself a weightlifter, but given the circumstances, I've taken it upon myself to become sort of one. Like I said before, I'm no expert, but I'm sure none of you are either, and we're all kind of in the same situation here. I think the first step is having a goal in place. Like mine is, I could use a little bit more on the arms. So I look up, hey, what do you do to get bigger biceps? What do you do to get bigger triceps? A lot of the internet will help you out in a lot of this stuff. And then the rest of it is on you. You have a lot of free time now. You can use virtually anything as a weight. I am lucky enough to have a set of dumbbells at the house, but if you don't, you can use anything from books. You can use your backpack with a lot of stuff in it. Anything heavy, really. You can lift chairs. And even aside from just the weightlifting thing, just staying in shape, I will always say running is my go-to for that. And a lot of the parks are closed and stuff, and tracks and everything, but everybody has a road. Everybody has a yard. So if you can get out there, say 6 feet away from people, and just get in shape. Back to you guys in the studio, or wherever you are.
Thank you for watching this online edition of Wake Up Warriors. I'm Maddie Kerrigan, and co-hosting with me was Nick Konopka. Please stay safe and healthy and have a great day, PT.